Hello, my name is JC. I'm JC Tints. And today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect soap solution for window tinting. All I use is a Zep spray bottle. You can get these for around $3 at Walmart, Tractor Supply, Amazon, any hardware store. And I use just baby shampoo. You can use Johnson's or the Dollar Tree, knockoff brand, generic brand. They've all worked fine for me. Okay, so with my baby shampoo and my Zip bottle, I fill the Zip bottle right up to about an inch above where it says Zip right here, where it's printed on here. I use tap water. Some people say stay away from tap water. Some people say they have perfect results with tap water. Some people use distilled water. Some people use reverse osmosis tap water. Look, whatever works for you. I've had good success with tap water. So I'll fill it up to right about there, in between this little lip right here and the top lip, right in between there. And then what I do is I use 3 squirts of Johnson's baby shampoo. Now, I think depending on your film's adhesive level, like how sticky your film is, how quick it tacks up, this might change for you, but this has worked for me with Geo Shield films. I've used SunTech films, Tint X films. I've used Tint X. I've used a lot of different films. 1, 2, 3. 3 squirts. It's that simple. And I leave enough room right there at the top so that way there's enough space to where you can shake it around. If you fill it all the way to the brim, you're not gonna have enough air in there to shake it around. So one more time, take this half. And also another thing is, whenever my solution gets right under a tenth of a fluid ounce, in between a tenth and 10 fluid ounces and 5 fluid ounces, once it gets to right in between there, about 7.5, I pour it out because it gets too sudsy, and it's not, the solution concentration mix isn't right for me. So once it gets right past 10, I empty it out. Because the problem I would run into is that I would spray it on the glass and I would stick the film on there and it would start tacking up way too soon. And when I refill the bottle, I rinse it out about 3 or 4 times, just to make sure there's absolutely no soap left in there at all. So I guess use tap water if your tap water is clean enough, if there's not, a lot of minerals or particles in there. So once again, right in between this bottom lip and the first edged lip, and then whichever type of baby shampoo you want, brand name, generic, whatever. And then I do 1, 2, 3. That's it. Put the cap or the trigger back on there. About 12 sprays. And what I used to do was I would make a bunch of bottles and just have them ready for, the next day, 2 or 3. But the problem I ran into is if the solution sits for too long, little soap scum would start to materialize in there. So I make the bottles right before I tint a vehicle. I don't let them sit longer than a day. So right before you're about to start tinting anything, I clean any of the old bottles out, rinse them out, and then make them fresh, just like that. That's how I make my soap solution, baby shampoo only. So yeah, that's how I make my soap solution, slip solution. I use that to clean the windows right before I install it, and I use that also. I'm gonna wet shrink, pretty much everything. So stay tuned, keep checking out my videos. If you're interested in learning more about window tinting, all aspects of it, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so that way you'll be updated on any new videos that come out. It's JC Tints. Thank y'all. Peace.